Well, it's time to talk about it. It was the talk of the town ever since they signed the deal to join Netflix. The days here and it then came and left, and it's time to talk about it. This is my honest reaction of WWE Raw on Netflix. As a true fan, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Excuse me. Not going to sugarcoat it. Going to give you the raw deal. As no pun intended, or maybe all puns intended. Who cares? Um, let's get right into it, man. You already know what it is. Welcome to our Unpopular Opinion Podcast. I'm your host, Absolute Positive Energy, and today we are talking about Raw on Netflix. And honestly, it was a hell of a show, man. We had Roman Reigns defeating Solo Sikoa to retrieve the Ulafala, something that he has earned his rightful place as the tribal chief, and it being bestowed upon him by the high chief Peter Maivia. Um, Definitely a good match there. I can definitely contest. It was definitely a good match, and it was definitely a good way to end that rivalry between those two, because we all knew that there was only one tribal chief, and that was the OTC Roman Reigns, and he came out on top. Jey Uso defeating Drew McIntyre, Rhea Ripley getting back her WWE Women's Championship by defeating Liv Morgan, CM Punk defeating Seth Rollins. We're going to talk about it all, man. We're going to talk about The Rock's appearance coming up on NXT New Year's Evil. We're going to talk about Hulk Hogan being booed and Travis Scott blazing up on Raw on Netflix. Now, we got a lot to talk about now. Let's get into it, man. Let's talk about this Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan match. So for it to be a straight up and down match, it was pretty entertaining. I can say that. It was definitely pretty entertaining. It wasn't hard to figure out who was gonna win, but you knew who was gonna win in that one right there. Um uh Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre. Let's talk about Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre. Jey Uso has been getting a major push as of lately. He's been doing his thing. However, I'm about to some of y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say, because y'all probably think Jey Uso deserved that win, and to your account, it might be true. He might do deserve that win, but for me personally, I feel like Drew McIntyre should have won that match.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh no!
Yep.
No!
Yeah. No. Yep. Drew McIntyre should have won that match, and here's why. Drew right now has been on a dominant heel tear since his rivalry with CM Punk. He has been decimating and destroying everybody. Him taking that loss kind of killed or slowed his momentum to me. So for him to take that loss, it was, and the way he took the loss, like a roll up pin, that's how that ends. Obviously, they're trying to signal that this rivalry is gonna go longer than that. To be honest, it don't need to. It really needed to end that night, but Drew McIntyre should have been the one to go over in that match, and I was really disappointed by that win. Even though I am with the Yeet Meister, you know what I mean? I be eating along with the rest of them, but when it makes sense, it makes sense, and I felt like Drew McIntyre definitely made sense to win in that match. The upset of the night for me is definitely CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Now, it's not the match itself. It's not the fact that it's not the wrestling itself. The wrestling itself was my bad. That probably heard me hit the mic or something. But anyway, the wrestling itself was some of the best I've ever seen, to be honest. And I've seen some pretty good matches so far, but that match in particular had one of the best I've ever seen. And I can't remember what platform it was. If it was, I shot you out. But I remember seeing on the platform that said that match needed to end in a no DQ because, to be honest, that rivalry has life in it, and for it to end the way that it ended, like, and for Self to lose, and y'all call this man Monday Night Rollins on Netflix, y'all biggest showcase show starting out on Netflix, you have Monday Night Rollins lose. Yeah, that was definitely a for me. That match definitely was a for me. So, um, congratulations to CM Punk, but to me, honestly, you could have sat that one out. You know what I mean? Like, that win you really didn't need. Um The Rock came out, he did his thing, and we saw him transition from heel Rock to a babyface Rock now that he's siding with Roman Reigns and being a part of the bloodline. It's interesting to see where they're gonna take that, because I really don't know um any more that The Rock could do, but we're definitely gonna find out because he's definitely making an appearance on NXT New Year's Evil. So I wonder who's gonna get the rub nod from the final boss. That's a big question. Um, Hulk Hogan being booed, not surprising, because in the wrestling world, like, Hogan, yes, he's one of the greats. He's iconic. He done transformed himself from the All American Hulk Hogan to the the black and white Hollywood Hogan. We get it, and I think that's over. It's just, he's one of those ones we just want to see go sit down somewhere. Like, it's like Ric Flair. It's like I've heard people say about Chris Jericho. Um, He's just one of those ones we need to just go sit down somewhere. Like, you've had Joe Raisin in the Sun, even though it was supposed to have, some nostalgia to it. Hogan shouldn't have been one y'all called, just to be honest, because he got booed like he was dominant. He got booed like the New Day. Now, speaking of which, sidebar. This shit y'all got going on with the New Day is starting to piss me off. Like, really starting to piss me off. Like, I don't understand why this situation hasn't put them in those situations where they are battling for gold right now. Why their story is taking so long. It shouldn't. Like, they've been telling this story for the longest and trying to get y'all to see, but y'all won't even allow them the chance. Come on, man. Come on now. And I blame the WWE fans. Yeah, I blame the WWE fans. I am a heel loving WWE fan, something I've never been. I usually be on the babyface side, but excuse me. For the most part, I am a heel loving WWE supporter as of now, because I feel like Drew McIntyre right, Kevin Owens is right, um, Kofi and Xavier Woods, they're definitely right. Like, but they need to bring life into this. Like, they have something with these guys that could possibly be something beautiful. Please, WWE, don't fuck that up at all. Period. And that is my take on that. Um, Travis Scott. Travis Scott came out blazing. He came out blazing. And if you know, you know. I ain't trying to, get all into specifics, you watch the show, you know. Game out blaze. You feel what I'm saying? Um, First of all, I want to give a big congratulations and a thanks to Triple H for that moment. It was unexpected. Like I was in the moment of like, damn, Trav on motherfucking Raw, and I didn't even pay attention to what the nigga was doing at the time, and it was like, wow. Hey, Triple H said he was ushering in a new era. He was not kidding. He ushering in a new era. Overall, the show itself was definitely dope. And my hats off to Netflix and Raw and WWE and all of the performers. It was definitely entertaining. I can definitely see like where it's going in the future, and it's gonna be pretty good to watch. So if you're not a fan right now, and you just wanted to know the ins and outs, I just gave you the ins and outs. I don't go into a long breakdown. That ain't me. I just tell you how I feel about certain shit, like, you know what I mean, and leave it at that. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all tell me, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Leave it down in the comments. And you know what I mean? If you like what you see, I will be doing more reactions through the year 2025. This is the first one of 2025. And we're starting the year off like this. I had to wait until they came to Netflix before I did this one. So if you like it, let me know. You know what I mean? Leave a comment, like, and make sure you subscribe, man. Hit that bell, mate, so you can get the episodes every time I upload. And I know it's repetitive. I know y'all hear from everybody else, but hey, this is what we doing. So you know what I mean? I'm about to get up out of here. For some reason, my voice is acting crazy. I don't understand. But I'm about to get up out of here. I got an album I need to be working on that I really been working on for the longest, man. Y'all be easy, love, live life, and always remember absolute positive energy. Peace.